Hello, welcome to my reselling channel, Flippin' Hippos. I'm Star. Today is the second Saturday of the month, so it's time to go over the eBay seller news for May of 2026. That sounds so formal. But without further ado, I'll share my screen with you and we'll look at this together. I'll go over this with you. I'll make some editorial comments. And then I will leave the link down below in the description box so that you can actually look it over and make sure you read it word for word, verbatim. It is so important that you stay up to date on all of the news from all of your platforms that you sell on. And this is a seller news update newsletter that they send out once a month. They used to do them quarterly. I like this better. I like getting more actual real-time updates. Explore solutions that can help you improve listing quality, stay compliant, and optimize campaign preference. So we're going to go over some tools you can trust and protection, and optimizing your business. So under the tools you can trust, explore providers that can help you manage your regulatory requirements with more confidence. That sounds like a whole bunch of stuff, right? You can compare independent providers to help you meet regulatory requirements so that you can stay in compliance. What you need to know is that you now have an easier way to find regulatory compliance support. The new regulatory compliance support page in the eBay regulatory guide lets you browse and compare independent providers that support product safety, tariffs, environmental regulations, and more. That means you can spend less time navigating requirements and more time selling. And what I think it's also going to help with is having listings taken down, getting hit with warnings, getting VRO notices, and things like that. Last year, we introduced the eBay Regulatory Guide to help you understand which regulations apply to your business and what you need to do. Now the Regulatory Compliance Support page helps you find that fits your needs, find support that fits your needs. So you can explore a curated list of providers offering services such as the compliance data, the product safety testing, certification, etc. You can filter by regulation, shipping destination, or keyword. Compare providers and review search details. Visit provider websites to learn more and connect directly. Keep in mind that providers listed on the regulatory compliance support page, that is a big ass mouthful. Regulatory compliance support page. They're independent companies that offer services directly to you. While the providers go through a review process before being listed, they are not affiliated with eBay. Using third-party options or services is optional. You decide what works best for you. There's some FAQs on the bottom of this page and a link to the regulatory compliance support page. Again, make sure you look over this yourself and read it. This is more information on what is third-party compliance support, find the support, environmental. These are from Europe, France, Germany, UK, tariffs. So this is pretty good information. Again, make sure you go over this yourself. I'll give you the link. Under the trust and protection, we're going to use the Issue Resolution Center to resolve compliance issues fast to keep selling smoothly. The Issue Resolution Center. You can manage your account and listing issues in one place with the Issue Resolution Center. I really don't think these things were meant to be read aloud. Doing my best. This will give you a clearer way to manage compliance issues so that you can keep selling with confidence. So what you need to know is that starting in March, they launched the new Issue Resolution Center, which is a central place to view and manage compliance-related tasks. I've already talked about this on this channel before. I think this is one of those things they implemented and they have talked about ad nauseum. They've put it in a lot of the seller news updates. It's really important that you know about this and how to use it and where to get it. When action is required, you're going to receive an email for listing level issues and see a red banner in Seller Hub for account level issues. Then you can review your issues and then you can take action. And you can always stay in compliance and not risk the health of your selling account, which inevitably risks your livelihood and you making a living. So this is super important. If you see the red banner and you have any listing issues, that you go to the resolution center, figure out what's going on, and fix the issue. You can complete ID verification, pay off a negative balance, provide tax information, and address policy issues. It's one central place to manage these tasks. I'm a little nervous to open mine on camera, but I'm pretty confident in my account health. Yay! Issue resolution center, all clear, no open issues. But if you did have issues, you would be able to take care of them here. So make sure you keep an eye on that. And then we have the optimize your business. Use rule-based listing selection and exclude listings that you don't want promoted. I like this. So more control for the promoted listings campaigns. Now, do we need to do promoted, and how much do we need to do them for, as a whole video or even an entire series in and of itself? So for the purposes of just going over the news update today for May, we are going to assume that everyone understands that you probably, unless you have really rare, unique one-off items, promoted listings are the way to go, and that you do them. We're going to assume that. You can now exclude listings from your rule-based listing selection. So what you need to know is that you can now exclude specific listings from promoted listing campaigns with rule-based listing selection, even if they match your campaign rules. Ooh. That means you can keep campaigns automated while having more control over what gets promoted. And by having them automated, you can set up your promotion campaigns so that they, for lack of a better term, I always say they suck in, or they draw in all of your new listings. So if you set up a campaign on Monday, the rest of the week, Tuesday through Sunday, any new listings you put up, they'll be sucked in. They'll be under your promoted. So now you can do campaign rules and rule-based listing selections, so you can even control that even more and decide what goes in there and what doesn't, rather than having to start and stop your campaign all the time to add and take things out. So it will give you more control. And here's how it works. When creating or editing a campaign, you can even edit it. So you don't even have to stop the one you have and start a new one. You can go into existing campaigns and edit. That's nice. I like that. So during creation or editing, you will enter item IDs or bulk select listings and choose exclude listings. They won't be added to your campaign even if they match your rules. You can review all excluded listings in one place and remove the exclusions at any time. And if it matches your campaign rules, it will be added back automatically. All right. So then it says you can review your campaigns created with this and go over it. So it gives you a place to manage all your campaigns if you so choose. And that is the May seller update. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about anything you saw in this video, reselling in general, let me know down below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. It helps me feed hungry hippos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.